Hello everyone, it's your boy aznzc with another Arknight video. We have some new extreme stage levels today that just got released. This is me just doing them and clearing them with 3 stars. Hopefully this was kind of helpful for you guys. I did a few little runs. I think they are fairly difficult. All my units are kind of pretty high level, so it looks kind of easy, but the run is kind of rough. Of course, these are my first few attempts for first clear recording, so just improvising by clearing the runs. Use it as a guide. Hopefully it's helpful. Let's run the video. So we're doing H6-4 on normal mode. Everything here is E2. We have Myrtle, Project Red, Ifrit, Hoshiguma, Liskerm, Swartz, Blue Poisons, Arya, Siege, Silver Ash, Exu, and Lapland. And then we're gonna use Angelina as a support. And then of course we're gonna swap out Myrtle for Solopsis. And we're also gonna swap out Liskerm for another healer, Nightingale. Okay, once we have the 2 healers, we are set. So first off, we are gonna deploy Siege right here, and then we're gonna deploy Lapland right here. So Siege is able to cover this spot right here and this spot right here. Okay, once the first mob gets here, we're gonna have enough DP in order to deploy Lapland. So we deploy Lapland. Okay. So once we get enough DP, we're gonna use Exu, our only sniper, pointing toward this way. Okay. So far we're doing enough damage, and then we deploy our second ranged sniper right here, pointing this way to help alleviate pressure, to be able to clear the 2 units in front of them. And then next we put our healer back here so we don't get actually frozen by this crystal right here. Okay, once we get enough DP, we're gonna drop our tank. The top side shouldn't be too much. We got a leak right here, and then we deploy red just in case. And then once we do that, we get rid of them. And then afterwards, I think we deploy Silver Ash. So now we can block 4 units from the top lane while we're doing DPS. The reason why I have not put a healer on top is because eventually we're gonna take out Siege and put another tank, and the other tank will be Zarya. We're putting another healer here to cover everything here, because the 2 tank, we're gonna have to tank those really heavy damage units, and you want to be able to heal these guys on top of having Zarya healing. It's just an extra insurance, so this whole area right here is covered. We put Swartz up here because she's probably the tankiest unit, and she's able to survive for a good bit with just Zarya's heal, and she's able to clear out a lot of the units that's gonna come in front. As you can see, she could take quite a bit of beating, but of course she's pretty high level, and her base stats are pretty high. If you use like other squishies in the front right here with just Zarya healing, you're not gonna be able to keep her alive. Like if you had Asia Ifrit here, it's gonna be really hard. So once these guys get here, we're gonna pop her skill 3. So once these frozen thing gets here, we use Nightingale's as cage. If you don't have the cage, you're gonna have to use red, and you have to get rid of the deployment of 1 unit. And then once we get here, we activate Silver Ash as a 3rd skill. Okay. And once these guys get here, we're gonna use our second cage. If you don't have the cage, of course, you're going to use red. And then you have to redeploy one of your other units. So, Swartz died. We're just going to put Angelina here just for the sake of the slow. I know she's going to die. So, we're just there using her as a stall in order for my DPS to actually clear the units. And these guys get really annoying, so we're going to deploy some of our Project Red and Siege to clear these guys before they actually get here. Okay. So once these guys get here, we activate Hoshiguma's third skill just to tank. So once you get to this far, your tank is able to hold. You just have to wait until your DPS. We want to save Silver Ash's skill 3 for the last boss. And then we just drop Ifrit here to help it clear quicker. Ifrit is also going to die again because this slot isn't built for you to keep them alive. If you put a healer up here to cover this, later on, fighting the boss is going to be really hard to hold her here, while this guy is able to heal using the cooldowns. I'd rather sacrifice this unit right here in order to clear. So that's what I kind of realized. In the beginning, I had one healer here and one healer here, and that didn't really work. So as you can see, the tank is able to hold. Zarya is able to hold top, and then she's able to heal additionally. So the double heals really help. And as you can see, we're still holding Silver Ash's ability. Once this guy's die, we're gonna replace it with another unit. We're gonna put Swartz up here to try to help alleviate these guys before the boss comes. Okay. Look like Swartz is about to die. Oh, Hoshiguma died. We're just gonna use one of our quick units to. Now we're gonna activate Silver Ash's ability because we're kind of getting desperate. We're near the last sprint. So once you get to this part, it's pretty easy. We just wanna save all your cooldowns for the boss's second life. So these trash units pretty easy. Is once you clear all the trash, we'll put Angelina down here, back here, because even in this corner, she's not gonna take major damage from her. But once she have her skill charged up, she's able to hit her. So that's the key of putting this unit right here. So we don't want to pop your healer's active skill until she actually revives. Once she revives, you want to pop the skill. Because she basically becomes invincible and she start hitting everything. And then your guys get frozen. And that definitely don't help. So you want to save her ability. Same with Silver Ash if it gets to that long. What really helps, it's because you have triple healer to cover any of the. So once that happens, when you pop Angelina or anybody's skill, you pop it, and some of your unit dies. That's fine. As long as you're able to heal and your tank line is able to hold. As you can see, my tank line is pretty dead. We want to just keep on rotating units here in order to do more DPS. But once you're able to hold, it's pretty easy. and a lot of the work is basically the healer in the back. Hopefully this video was helpful. I know the run is not polished, and I apologize for that, but trying to upload it as quick as I can. See you guys in the next video.